Hello students, I am here with you to explain you the chapter statistics, and in this chapter before to solve the questions and some other things we will learn what are the topics and what is the meaning of the topics, how we will find the different things. So before to solve the questions or to solve the exercise, we must to know some points. So I am going to explain you some points, students. So here you can see that is statistics, and first one is data. What is our data? Student, the collection of the information is called data. The collection of information. The information can be different. Okay. The information, the raining, how much rain has gone in this whole year. That is the collection of vehicles, different vehicles, and the collection of any material can be there. That is called data. Okay. And data is divided into two parts: primary data and secondary data. Primary data is collecting directly from a single person, or by a single person directly the data has been collected. That is called primary data. For example, number of students in the class. One example I have taken here, I have written number of students in the class. Okay, so suppose I am asking one student that how many girls and how many boys are there in the class. So the person will count them, and this is primary data because that person directly counting and writing the numbers. So this is called primary data. One more example we can take that. Suppose make a project with mud or with wood. So the person directly that project is making primary. We can say primary thing. Primary means by first hand. Okay, so that is primary data. Secondary data. What is the secondary data? This data is already stored somewhere. This data is already stored somewhere, and we are getting that data. Okay, we are getting the information. Okay, for example, the fertility rate. Okay, fertility rate of the women in the last year. Okay, till last year. So that data is already stored. That is called secondary data. Here I have written the last year temperature of the countries, maximum temperature of the country in any month I can ask. Okay, or in any month we can take. So this data is already stored. So we are getting that data. This is called secondary data. Okay. So these are the topics: data, primary data, and secondary data. Next one is students, we will learn that is mean. What is the mean? Okay, the topic is mean. Mean means average. That we will find mean. Okay, mean we can say it is average. Okay, and it is represented by X bar. The mean is represented by the letter X bar, and this is average. Mean, average of the data. Mean of the data. So what is the definition of the mean? How we can find out the average? If we will sum, or we will add all the numbers, all the material, whatever data is given, find out the sum of whole data. Okay, so this the definition of the mean can be the sum of the observation is divided by the number of the observation. We can find out the mean. Mean is the ratio of the sum of the observation and the number of the observations. Suppose there, for example, for formula we can write down first of all X bar mean. X bar is the symbol of the mean. So X bar equals to sum of the observation. Sum of the observation upon number of observation. Okay, so this is the formula to find out the mean. For example, I am going to take an example so that you can learn how to find out the mean. The example is find the mean of 2, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, etc. So here are the observations are 2, 4, 3, 6, 5 and 7. We have to find the mean of these numbers. So formula, sum of observation 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 7 upon number of the observations. So count how many numbers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are is there. Okay. So then what will be the sum that you have to find out? 27. The sum of these numbers will be 2, 4, 6, 6 plus 3, 9, 9, 6, 15, 20, 20 plus 7, 27. So 27 upon 6 by simplifying. Okay, it will be 4.5. So the 4.5 is the mean of these observations or this data, mean of this data. So this is the method to find out the mean if the data is given as a raw data. As a raw data, like these numbers are 2, 4, 3, 6, 5. There is no proper sequence. Okay, the numbers are not given in a proper form. So this is called raw data. Simple raw data is given, then we can find out the mean by using this method, or this way we can find out the mean of the data. Okay, and the next one is we have to make the first one when the tabular form. If the data is given in tabular form, okay, then how we can find out the mean? Tabular form. This was the raw data and very easy to find out the mean of the raw data. And if the data is given in tabular form, so first of all, before to find out the mean of the tabular form, we will learn the tabular form. What is a tabular form and how we can arrange the data in tabular form. For that I am going to take an example. This is also a question in NCERT. Suppose example, the blood group of different students is given below. Blood group is given. What is the blood group? O, A, B, B, O, A, B, A, O, B. So different students are having the different blood groups. Okay, does not mean that all the students will have the same blood group. So they are having the different blood groups. We will make a tabular form. Okay, so how we can make the tabular form of this data? Okay, so we will make the tabular form like this. We can write down what we will write: blood group. Okay, here we will write down blood group, and then number of students. Make this one. One more type of data will be there. Then we can make the tally mark also. And how we can make the tally mark tabular form, that also I will explain. So here the blood group, how many blood groups are there? You can see maximum A, B, O and B, or you can write down A, B, O, whatever you want. O, A, B, that also you can write down. A, how many students are having A blood group? Count 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 students are having A blood group. And AB blood group 1, 2, 3. 3 students are having AB blood group. Now O blood group 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 students are having O blood group. And now B blood group, how many students are having B blood group? That also we will see. So we can see 1, 2, 3. 3 students are having B blood group. Okay, so this form is called tabular form. When we are arranging the data in tabular form, then like this we can arrange, and this is the tabular form. Okay, so this is the data given, and this is the way to write down the data in tabular form. Now next one is, if the data is given in tabular form, then how we can find out the mean of the data? If the data is given in tabular form, then how we can find out the mean of the data? Okay, so that I am going to explain you. Okay, so data will be, suppose the tabular form, in tabular form data is given like this. This is X and Y. X is terms or observation, and Y is frequency. Y is frequency. So this is given like this. 2, 3, 5, 6, and the frequency is given 1, 4, 2, 3. Frequency is given like this. Then how we can find out the mean of this data? So we will make the table like this. First of all, we can write down here x, that is term, y, that is frequency, and then x into y. Okay, so data is given 2, 3, 5 and 6, and here 1, 4, 2 and 3. Here in the third table, product of term and frequency. So product we will write down 2 1s are 2, 3 4s are 12, 5 2s are 10, and 6 3s are 18. Like this. And at the last, we will find the sum of these. Sum of the frequency 4 plus 1 5, 3 to 5 5 10, and here this side 12, 14 14 and 10 24, 24 and 8 42, 18 42. So this is this sum, x into y, sum of x into y, and the mean, to find out the mean by using this method, mean equals to sigma fx upon sigma f. This is the formula to find out the mean if tabular form is given. Here the meaning of this sigma, this symbol is given sigma. Sigma meaning of this sigma means sum of terms, sum of many terms, and it is given f into x means product of f into x. So product of x and y is given here. Y is the frequency. We can write down here f, as f also we can mention. It is frequency given. Okay, so better we can write down like this f. So this is the product x and f. X and f is the product, and when we will write down total sum, that will be sigma fx. Total sum of this product, that will be sigma fx. Okay, so this is the way that we can write down sigma fx. So here you can see sigma fx, how much? 42, and sigma f means the frequency, sum of the terms of the frequency. Here comes 1 2 3 4 terms are there, and we get this is the sum, that is 10. So divide by 10. Now the answer is 4.2. So this is the mean direct method. This is called direct method also to find out the mean. So in this video, I hope that you learn how to find out the mean if raw data is given, and how you can find out the mean if the data is given in tabular form. So how will you find out the mean? Watch this video and please learn it. Thank you. God bless you.